Namaste. Here's a meditation that you can practice if success doesn't seem to be coming around you. If you're maybe down in the dumps, not quite as happy as you want to be, this is something that you can do. Now, this is a very simple mantra-based meditation, and it's based on the deity, the Hindu deity of Ganesha, who is the rotund elephant man, right? You see him with this big belly, the elephant head, he's got 4 arms, he's riding on a rat, and he's giving his blessings. And this is what Ganesha is most renowned for, is to remove obstacles that block our happiness, that block our success. Now, just to break it down a little bit, the big belly is basically Ganesha swallowing the universe and ready to give it all. He's usually holding gifts in his arms, and he's riding that rat, and the rat represents that ability to be able to get through any barrier, any obstacle. That's the significance of the rat. Rats can bore through almost anything. So, whatever is blocking your success, there's a way over it, around it, or through it. And you can use this mantra in this mudra of Ganesha to help bring about success. Now, it's best done in rounds of 9, so either 9 recitations. If you can do that 12 times for 108, that's great. You can also do it for time. So set it for 9-minute intervals. You can do that as well. Or you can follow a 9 recitation process as well. 108 is fantastic to do daily. It takes 10-11 minutes depending upon how quickly you do it. Or again, you can just set the time for 9 minutes. Now, there's a mudra that you can do with this as well. The mudra is very simple. Simple to do, can kind of get a little bit uncomfortable as you do it. But what you do is you take your left hand and you put it so that the palm faces outwards. You take your right hand, and the fingers are together. You take your right hand and the palm faces inward. Now, this is at the level of the heart. Then you kind of curl your fingers in so that they kind of like interlock, with one another. And then you bring that interlock again to the level of the chest, not touching the chest, just in front of the chest. And then the thumbs will rest on the opposite pinkies. So the right thumb, which is on top, will be resting on the left pinky, and the bottom thumb will be resting on the right pinky. So right thumb rests on the left pinky, left thumb rests on the right pinky. Now, again, as you interlace this and hold this in front of the chest, your elbows are up high, you're going to just pull slightly, as if you're trying to pull your arms in opposite directions. Not hard, but some pressure so that you can feel some tension. As we do this, you're going to recite the mantra Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. And this is basically a salutation to Ganesha. This is saying, hey, thank you for bringing me this peace. Thank you for bringing me this happiness. Thank you for bringing me this success. It is a reverence. It is a thankful. It is a gratitudeness towards the deity of Ganesha, Ganapataye. Om Gam Ganapataye. It is a seed mantra, Gam, seed mantra, Om, tapping into the universal energy, and then Namaha, that thankfulness. So it is a mantra for success, it is a mantra for happiness, and it's not that difficult to do. So as far as the pronunciation goes, Om, which is pronounced A-U-M, don't think O-M, think A-U-M, Om, Gum, just like gum, G-U-M. Now let's break down Ganapataye. Gana, so if you say Gana, and then think of Pa, like your Pa, like your dad, P-A. So think Pa, so Gana Pa, and then think of a tie, right? Your dad's wearing a tie, so Pa's wearing a tie. Gana Pa tie, and then just a long A. So Ganapataye. So think of Gana Pa Tai A. Ganapataye. And then just roll it all together. So Om Gam Ganapataye, and then Namaha. Namaha again is that thankfulness, that gratitude, that salutation to Ganesha, the elephant man who wants to give everything to you. remove the obstacles, bring you success. Om Gam Ganapataye. Now this can be said elongated, meaning Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Or it can be said quickly. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha, 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 Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Whatever feels more natural to you, you do. To enhance it, you can even get a deity of Ganesha, put it someplace in a prosperous place in your home, or you can also do this mudra, which again is this. So we can sit in this position, we can either time ourselves, or we can do rounds of 9, which means you're going to have to pay attention to how many you've done, or you can do it for time. As you say this, your eyes will be closed, focused up at the brow point. We'll do a few together, and then you can decide how you want to do it later on. If you want to do it in rounds of 9 for yourself when you practice this, or if you want to just do it for a set amount of time, that's fine too. But keep in mind that these hands, you're slightly pulling as we recite this mantra. So we'll close our eyes, we'll roll our attention up to the brow point, we'll sit tall with our chest out and our chin in, and we will recite 2 different ways. We'll do it the long way, and we'll do it the short way. Meaning, exaggerating it by drawing it out a little bit, and then shortening it with a quicker recitation. So, here's how it goes. We'll do the long one first. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. 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 And then you would inhale deep at the end, hold the breath, and pull the hands hard as you can apart without pulling them apart. And then you would exhale. Now to do it a little bit faster, we're going to do the same thing. We're going to pull our hands apart, sit tall, chest out, chin in, eyes focused at the brow point, but this time we're going to say it a little bit quicker. Ready? Here we go. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha, 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 Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. And then once again, you would inhale deep, pull the arms apart strongly without pulling them apart. And then you will exhale, relax the arms down, and sit quietly. Now, again, this is done in rounds of 9. So if you can do it for 108, so doing 12 rounds of 9 up for 108, that's fantastic. Or set a timer, do it for 9 minutes. That's also very, very good to do. Removing obstacles in our life is basically removing ourselves from ourselves. We often get in our own way, and when we get in our own way, we create our own problems. So this is basically saying that we are all able to tap into that universal happiness and success by getting out of our own way. The more you start to recite this mantra, you'll start to feel it in this area. You'll start to feel it in your chest area. And again, this helps us to open up, to expand, and to bring us our success, our peace, and our happiness. So, Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Salutation to the deity of Ganesha. Practice it, use it every day, and see how it works for you. As always, I wish you well. Namaste.